Well, hi, and welcome back to Renting Miami. I'm Nina Millman, and this is Highley House. I would love to tell you it's brand new, but I am late to the party. It would actually opened in November last year, but it's new to me. This is my first time checking it out. It's in Wynwood, in a very different location of Wynwood, so we'll talk about that in a second. But first, let's check out this beautiful home. This is their one-bedroom model, unit 813, and you can see the finishes are quite different. You have the two-tone cabinetry, which is kind of rare in Miami. It is a design trend, and it has been for a while. But Miami was a little bit of a late adopter to that, so this is nice that they have that very on trend, beautiful under cabinet lighting, and there's a nice like pantry area too, which I really enjoy having that as part of the cabinetry. You have a nice sized living room, you have beautiful tile flooring throughout, and the lighting is gorgeous. I mean, that chandelier is definitely not something you see in most rental buildings. Very upgraded, upscale, beautiful. I like it a lot. The ceilings are also very high. The standard in the building is 9 feet, but we're on the 8th floor and ceilings are higher here, so it's at around 10 and a half, which is lovely. As we come through to the bathroom, this is definitely one of my favorite things about the unit is the beautiful shower area. I just really enjoy this sort of faux wood tile work with, your octagonal sort of smaller tiles. And the big oversized rain shower head, I think it definitely sets a vibe. And again, it's kind of got that little bit of like a sauna feel to it, but in the nicest way. And then you have a really big, vanity area, nice lighting on the mirror, just a well done spot. Then again, our focal point here is gonna be what beautiful light fixtures we have, really stunning. Then a walk-in closet. Now it does just have the wire rack. So that is a little bit disappointing that there isn't actually a finished out closet, but of course if you wanted to finish it out you can. So this one is the model, it's around it is 744 square feet. So it's a good size one bedroom. Some of the units do have balconies, this one doesn't. Of the ones that are available currently, there aren't any with balconies, so that's something to keep in mind. If you want to get on a wait list for a balcony unit, just reach out to me and we'll figure it out. They are running a special for 6 weeks free, so that does bring the price well under $3,000 a month, which is great for this level of finishes. So let's go check out what's really the star of the show here, which is the amenities. Okay, this is the gym, you guys. This is a total vibe. Just the music alone, right? And look at just, again, the decor, the feel, it is just all vibed out. So I was thinking as I was coming here that this would be the perfect building for influencers to live. Now seeing it with my own eyes, I was right. This is the perfect building for anyone who wants to take content, who wants to just have the most aesthetic environment. It is a 12 out of 10. Come on, let's take a look around. A very legit gym. Aside from all of that, you have boxing, your functional training here, just a ton of machines, cardio, and look at the sign, killing it, love that. The motivation is on point. The aesthetics are definitely, the vibes are vibing. What a cool place to work out, and again, what a great place to take content, especially if you are a fitness influencer, any kind of influencer, I guess, because now lifestyle kind of flows into everything that we do, but this is definitely giving very, very cool gym vibes. It's open from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. every single day. No need for a membership. Okay, welcome to the pool deck. So just as you exit the gym, there's this really cute pool deck, really cute lounges, beautiful umbrellas, and check out that sculpture of the bear with the sunglasses. He is hilarious. Let's zoom all the way in on him so we can see a little bit more closely. Of course, Wynwood is known for art, and this building is no exception to that rule. There is a lot of artwork to be seen in the building and in the surroundings. You've got your cold plunge right here, and then you have 2 grills and some outdoor dining over there with a beautiful gazebo. So let's talk about where we are. So we are right on the border between Midtown and Wynwood. So you see Wynwood is going to be, Midtown is right over here, so very, very close. And you are right by the Legacy Fit as well, which is right across the street. So you've got Legacy there, you've got downtown there, Edgewater in the front, and Midtown is really close. So it's a really nice, quiet part of Wynwood if you want to be in Wynwood, but you don't want to be where there are a lot of nightclubs and a lot of noise. This is a great spot to be, and especially too if you wanted to be a little further east, so a little closer to Midtown. And it's actually really close to downtown as well. There's like the last metro mover station just to the south of us. So if you wanted to walk to that, if that's like you're more into public transit, this is like a very sort of downtown adjacent part of Wynwood. So very cool. Welcome to the game lounge. So I love the black ceilings and the industrial exposed piping. That is so cool. And there's a lot of these like really cool sort of faux plant sort of displays throughout. And then you have real plants too. So it definitely feels green, cool, like all of the colors and design are beautiful. You have a little bar area with a fridge, some TVs, obviously free Wi-Fi throughout. So this is a great place to come and pop open your laptop and work as well. But of course you can unwind. Today's Friday, so perfect day to bring some friends, put some beer in the fridge, play some pool, relax a little bit. You can watch the game on here or watch multiple games, which is nice. If you've got some disagreement about what to watch, that saves the whole situation. You've got air hockey, I guess, version of it, and a really cool looking golf simulator. This is actually one of the bigger, nicer ones that I've seen. Very fun. So basically this is the man cave and it looks like a lot of fun. So this is what I was really excited about. This is the podcast room. And like I said, if you're an influencer, you need to live in this building. This is just made for you. This podcast room is the coolest one I've ever seen. It is so legit. All of these mics are functioning. And if you know anything about podcasting, that is the biggest expense, is to get a space that looks right and also to have mics that work and work for the particular task of podcasting. So you have everything here. You don't have to do a thing, don't have to lift a finger. Of course, come up with your concept and be interesting, but apart from that, it's all here for you. And I mean, check out this old school record player and actual vinyl. I mean, this whole place is just so intentionally done with such great style. I have no hesitations in saying again, if you have anything to do with influencing, podcasting, any of that kind of thing, this is really where you need to be. Welcome to the dining room, demonstration kitchen. Just this beautiful space. Again, if you have any kind of like food influencing that you do, or if you just love to cook and love to entertain, and let's say you just want to rent a studio or a one bedroom and you don't have room to have all of your friends come to dinner, look at this place that you can have as your dining room. It's incredible. The kitchen is so well stocked. As you guys know, if you've been following me on my channel for a minute, you know I know nothing about what any of this does, but it looks incredible. I think it's probably completely legit. I don't see a wine fridge, which is the only part of this whole process that I can actually understand and work. But, oh, Will tells me there's a fridge. Will's the best. Say hi. The fridge is, this is all a fridge? Yeah. Oh, okay then. Oh my gosh, this is a stunning Sub-Zero dual-sided fridge, completely empty and ready for you to put in whatever you want. Of course, wine and champagne would be, you know, my first choice, but that is gorgeous. Yeah, this kitchen is really legit. And then look at the incredible light fixtures in the dining room. So cool. But one thing I did want to mention is, unfortunately, in the units themselves, they're not going to have the same light fixtures as what is in the model that we saw. But it's really cheap to change those out. I've done that in rentals before. My handyman charges $60 to do it per light fixture. So it's really worth doing that. And there's a lot of really inexpensive light fixtures now on Target, Wayfair, Amazon even. So to create something really vibey is inexpensive. I would recommend it. Even if you're only there for a year, it will be well worth it to create the kind of look that we saw in the model. So yeah, I'm just super impressed with this. This like wine display fridge is just very cool. I think somebody needs to fill it, but even so, it's just such a great aesthetic and it sets the mood so perfectly. But again, imagine if you are hosting like your own online cooking show, you're trying to promote some recipes that you're selling, maybe they're health and wellness based. A lot of like private chefs do kind of nutrition based, you know, meal prep and things like that. Actually, a friend of mine does meal prep and sells the food. This would be a perfect place to promote your business. And you don't have to pay anything to access it. It's just such a great value add for the entrepreneur life. Oh my word. Welcome to the Sky Lounge. You guys, this is unbelievable. The amenities don't quit. Check out this cool sculpture by Kevin Keller. Apparently he used to live in the building, or Kettler, sorry. Apparently he used to live in the building. He decided Miami was no longer for him, which it can be a lot. So maybe he got a little too immersed in the Miami life. You gotta watch out for that. But I think it's such a cool sculpture. The vibes are just, like I said, all the way vibing here. I mean, look at the design work, look at the artwork. Again, Wynwood is really about art and creativity. And this building, I think, does that with a focus on, you know, like I said, and I'll say it again, on influencing. So I think they're being intentional about creating spaces where you can film, and this is just the icing on the cake, the crown on the whole building. You can see the Brickell skyline, so at night that's going to shine. You see the cruise ship port, so there's a Virgin ship in port right now. They're probably leaving tomorrow morning. And you have this incredible entertaining area too. So, okay, I'm always thinking about work and filming, but if you're just out here having fun, you have all these fridges, you have a bar area, you can put food and drinks out here. Imagine hosting an exquisite party here. I mean, beyond impressive. It's so cool. And there's very few buildings that have spaces like this that you can entertain in, that have this level of style and sophistication and just kind of wow factor for your guests. So again, you have more lounging, and then it connects through to the media room. So you have this incredible movie theater room. I think this is the nicest one I've seen in any building. I mean, now buildings really are sort of stepping up their game when it comes to having sort of in-building theaters. And it's an interesting amenity. A lot of people say they don't use them. I personally do use them. I've done them, done parties to watch some of my YouTube videos. I've done parties around like holiday movies. Those are really great with kids. I've done everything except a sporting event. I've done movie nights, you know, just with friends. And it always turns out great. Like, it's a really awesome way to entertain, especially in the summertime when the weather can be a little bit hot and a little bit rainy. Having a space like this is awesome, but check out the style. I mean, just look at this incredible, like the wall is a sculpture and it's mirrored and mimicked by the ceiling. Everything in here is just so well designed that you really do get the benefit of having that incredible vibe be your home. I mean, that's like your movie room in your house. This is all an extension of your residence. So let me know what you guys think. I know people's thinking and feelings and vibes on Wynwood are a little bit mixed. Sometimes people don't like the fact that not all the units have balconies. Sometimes people don't like the fact that the area is not as walkable as other areas, but I love it. Let me know if you love it. If you haven't joined the fam, please think about subscribing. I would love to have you. I hope you're doing amazing. I hope you have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.